After 6 races, the chase format has produced a more engaging product than the playoff format. Spot on, spot off. I'm going to start with Matt because you see this stuff all day long.
I have unpopular opinions. I'm pro playoff, what we used to do up until the end. I loved everything about the consequential nature, the importance of winning up until we just had one race to have 4 guys come down to a crapshoot lottery. And I hate that that's the way that format had to end. I think the races feel less. It's weird. I say less consequential, and I'm talking about how Chase Briscoe is no longer a championship contender. But I will tell you, when you watch the end of the races the last couple of years and you know what is at stake, the value of those playoff points, it felt so dang consequential in ways that it doesn't feel now. I mean, we're back
How
to...
do you know?
Well,
we haven't even got to the point for you to know that yet. You're like Freddie. You guys don't even know yet.
I will tell you, though.
Wait till the playoffs happen to make a decision on that.
It's
That is
not
fair.
the playoffs, it's the chase.
Whatever it is, chase, playoffs.
It's fair, but I would say I've always hated good points day, that phrase, and I didn't hear that phrase for 10 years. And I talked to a guy that finished 7th. They're like, this is a good day. And I'm like, no, it's not.
No, like for you and your stories, you're like, be mad.
But
Like,
at
be
the
upset
end of the
about
day,
this.
with Tyler winning 4 of the first 6, they'd be saying that now, even if it was the old playoff format, because he's won 4 out of 6. There's only been 2 other winners. There's 3 winners, so everyone is vying for the point. So,
the thing I hate to say this because you just said it. I'm walking out with TJ out of the racetrack last night. Last thing he said to me, "Good points day." They win 2 stages, but he would feel way different if this was last year because they just gave up their opportunity to make the playoffs. In last year's format, we didn't execute the end of the race. Now we may not get in the playoffs because we didn't win this race. So I'm a points guy. I'm always going to be a points guy. I think you should be rewarded for consistency throughout the season, not so much one race. I mean, we talked about it. There's going to be a handful of guys that don't deserve to be in the chase because they don't run well enough on a weekly basis. But they got in last year because they had one really good race or a couple really good races. So I'm always going to be a points guy, and I think that we have a better discussion about who the deserving champion is now because of a guy that is going to be more consistent over the course of a full season. That's going to put him in position when the chase starts to Tyler, say it's Tyler, he's earned that 25-point gap right now that he would get when the playoffs start.
He's earned more than 25. That's the really unfortunate part.
That's what I said.